Sony seems to have a commanding lead in the next gen, and not just on the calendar. The cheers from their announcements at E3 this year can still be heard, but they could soon turn into screams of terror if any of these fears come to pass. For all we know about Sony's plans, there's a lot that they've postponed or failed to completely explain, and until we find the facts ourselves, it's only human to be wary of the imminent future, especially with hundreds of dollars on the line. A lot of hype has been growing around PlayStation Vita and PlayStation 4 synergy. With an even greater emphasis on cross-buy and cross-play, Sony seems dead set on making sure the Vita is an integral part of their next-gen plans. Dubbed a PS4 in your pocket, tons of promises have been made, like remote play for all PS4 games and Gaikai streaming. Sales have surged since these announcements, pushing many to buy a Vita in anticipation of the imminent PlayStation 4 launch. Breaking these promises could be a truly horrifying move with ghastly repercussions, not to mention that the sales for the Vita have been disappointing in the past. Watch Dogs slinking away into the shadows took away one of the big reasons we were pumped to not only see the full potential of the next gen, but compare it directly to what the PlayStation 3 could handle. The PS4 exclusive Drive Club is also staying in the shop, shining the light on a discomforting fact. Exclusives are just deals and deadlines, so hearts and minds could change in an instant. With some of the biggest titles getting ported or pushed to next year, there appear to be fewer and fewer reasons to keep our PS4s powered on. Today, it feels that almost every software title comes with a Day 1 patch, and it seems this next generation of consoles is no safer from these digital updates. What we're most worried about with the PS4 are the features that Sony has confirmed will only be available once a post-launch patch has been installed. Features like using Bluetooth or USB headsets won't be available out of the box, as well as getting around the system's HDCP setting that blocks third-party video capture devices from recording your awesome gameplay moments. And with little known about the current state of video streaming and uploads through the PS4's own interface, we're a little wary that it may take longer than expected for the PS4 to reach its fully advertised functionality. Backwards compatibility might have been a happy accident, but the thought of letting go of our prized game collections is too distressing to contemplate. It's a scary thought going into next gen, especially since neither system will offer backwards compatibility. Sony says not to worry though. The company partnered up with Gaikai and its streaming technology to make the vast library of PlayStation legacy titles available on the PS4, but we've yet to catch even a glimpse of the feature in action. If the service fails to live up to its billing, it would be an alarming prospect for those who traded up for the new hardware.
None of you's gonna get a medal for playing hero. All you's gonna get is a bullet to the heart.
How slowly the frog boils. While Sony coyly poked at Microsoft's original DRM stance, did anyone stop to notice that PSN Plus is now a requirement for multiplayer games? No, don't look at that. Look at these cool free games. Hey, why not buy a Vita and check out Gravity Rush at no cost? Don't be dazed by the distractions, free games, and great deals. This is how it starts. This is how it always starts. First they charged for multiplayer, and we did nothing. This is the first footstep, echoing ominously in the distance. We live in fear of when the second foot will fall. And now here are some reasons why you're afraid of the PS4. Boston Shawnee D is worried about his family and says, "A PlayStation killed my grandfather, a PlayStation 2 killed my father, a PlayStation 3 killed me. I'm already dead, but I fear for my son." Steyer of Doom hopes Apple hasn't given them new ideas and states, "It would be terrifying if Microsoft and Sony get the Apple syndrome and start releasing new consoles every second year, or even every year."